Hi, my name is David, and I'll be continuing our journey with regard to the case of the murder of Maria Marten in Polstead. On the last time, we got as far as Polstead Hall. We've just seen the picture of the church, and I'll now talk over this while we have a picture from Google Maps of the route he would have taken from the church to the Cock Inn at Polstead. Right. So the last time we was at the Polstead Hall. The delight was enhanced by the spire of the parish church, and the vane of which attracted the rays of the morning sun, rising from amid a huge clump of evergreens, by which the sacred edifice is surrounded. I could not help exclaiming, "Is it possible that, in the midst of this little Eden, a village swain was imbrued his hands in the blood of his damsel?" And my eye took an involuntary survey around the village, in order, if possible, to discover the Red Barn, of which I had heard and read so much. I saw several outbuildings, which appeared to be barns, but was unable to form a just conclusion, as no colour distinguished either of them. The Red Barn, I said to myself, must be on the other side of the village. I was overheard, for scarcely had I uttered the words, than a minstrel on his way to the fair, whom I had not before observed, accosted me. "You be looking for Corder's barn, bain't you, maister?" I replied in the affirmative. "That is over yon," said he. "That's the place where they say he did for her." I knew them both. But that's neither here nor there. I more than thanked my informant, and finding him in a loquacious turn, we trudged our way to Polstead in company. I found my companion rather inquisitive as to what brought me down there. "They say," said he, shifting his violin from arm to arm, "Polstead Fair will be very large today, but I doubt there will be more cats than mice." I cannot. During his conversation, the man looked wistfully at the blue bag which contained my books and linen, and I have sufficed been led to wonder whether he suspected that I was an adventurous rival in the music line. Not commending his figurative expression, I requested an explanation. "I mean," said he, "there be more fiddlers and fifers than fees." So at this he really meant whether this man he was walking with was going to be a rival and would have to split the fee over more people than a few. I expressed a doubt whether I could be accommodated with a bed at the Cock. My companion replied, "A bed? No. Michael Gordon at the Cock never thinks about beds at Polstead Fair time. All his rooms are employed for guzzling and jigging, drinking and dancing." On my arrival at the Cock, I made known my wants, briefly stated the nature of my errand, and the probable length of my stay, when the good-natured host said, "Sir, you see it's our fair, and we have only one spare bedroom, which I must use for another purpose, or I would gladly accommodate you, depend on it, and I will too after the fair's over." "Prophetic fiddler," ejaculated I, "when in Barlam, to take down the only bed which Polstead contains for a weary, houseless stranger." The fair, to use a Suffolk phrase, was very throng every day, and I familiarly mixed with the rustics, from whom I gathered much information upon which to ground my future inquiries. And I do not now regret, as I had done in the first instance, that I became a visitor at Polstead Fair. At times I was led to the inquisitive relative of the Corders and the Martins, for the dreadful tragedy of which the village had lately been the theatre, was the principal topic of conversation. I soon found myself that the Suffolk folk did not like a dry tete-a-tete at fair time, but Gordon's entire obviated that difficulty, and thus I obtained meal for the malt. But for these simple annals of the poor, many interesting little incidents would not have been found in this compilation. So and the talk of the South folk means this is Suffolk. It's a big part of Suffolk came from the word South folk, and then above Suffolk you got the county of Norfolk, which was the Norfolk, and this area is East Anglia, the land of the East Angles. I'll stop this now and then continue my journey next time.